food, then picked up the knife and fork and started to eat. She chewed a piece of sausage loudly.
"What time will you be home? Last time you left me, I thought you were dead."
"I'll probably be late. We're all going to the Cozy Club.
You needn't go into detail. I hope I didn't raise one of those boys who always tell you exactly what they're doing when you ask them."
"No, Mum. Of course not."
She had spilled peas onto the duvet, and they rolled around like baby marbles. The man started to scoop them up, but was interrupted by a quick rap on his knuckles with a fork.
"I haven't finished with them. Stop hovering. And where's my tea?"
I forgot,"
he said, and quickly left the room. Downstairs, he rebrewed the kettle and made his mother a cup of tea. He put 2 jammy Dodgers on a plate and headed up the stairs again. She was fiddling with the bedside lamp when he entered. The light was flickering like an SOS.
"What are you doing, Mum?"
"Trying to fix the... It's always doing this."
"It's fine. Just hold on."
He put the tea and biscuits on her lap, went to the other side of the room and pushed her wheelchair to one side, knelt down by the wash basin and opened a small door that was hidden behind. He went through to the next room, and when he returned a minute later, the light had stopped flickering. He closed the door and pushed the wheelchair into place.
"There you go. Nice and quiet. I need to get ready now."
He had already showered and shaved that morning and opened the bag he had left on his bed, looked at the clothes inside and added a pair of flat shoes and an iPhone. He shot himself a smile in the mirror, but it ended abruptly when he felt suddenly sad.
"Stop it,"
he said, and he grabbed the St. Jude medal around his neck.
"Stop it! Stop it!"
His eyes went to the ceiling where the painted angel mural was watching, and he gave himself a minute. By the time he went back into his mother's room, she was asleep, her gentle snoring like soft waves on a beach. The man wasn't sure whether he should wake her, but...
"I'm off now, Mum."
His mother stirred. He leaned in closer and gave her a kiss on the cheek, smelled her breath, her old hair. She squinted at him with rheumy eyes and wiped a bit of sausage fat off her chin.
"Where's Stephen?"
she whispered.
"Don't wait up for me,"
he said, his breath catching in his throat. He took his mother's tray and went downstairs, washed everything up, put it all away, and placed a box of Weetabix on the kitchen table, ready for breakfast.
"Bye, Mum,"
he shouted up the stairs as he made his way into the hall, but he didn't leave yet. He opened the front door, then slammed it shut, and stood in absolute silence, listening for a soft footstep or a scrape of furniture, barely daring to breathe. 5 minutes, 10, nothing. Then he caught a glimpse of himself in the hall mirror, and the sadness returned like a black wave. His head fell forward onto his chest, and he cried for a full minute. The sort of crying where he had no idea if he would ever stop. And his head hurt, and his heart pounded, and his face was a mess, but he didn't care. And he couldn't see because everything was blurry, and nothing looked real, and he couldn't feel pain because pain didn't exist anymore. There was only the never-ending slog of sadness.
"What am I like?"
he sniffed. And after several minutes, he rallied bravely, because deep down he knew exactly what he was like. He was a lonely man with so much love to give, but nowhere to put it. 2.
"Are you drunk?"
It was a good question. Someone had banged a nail into Holly Wakefield's head about 2 hours ago, and no matter how much she tried to find it.
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.